Hi.
Rule number 1.
What?
Understanding the size of your space, I think that we should tape off a box on the floor and being like, you have to stay in this box for 6 hours. Can you do it?
Today's just an editing day. I got to Bunny's last night, and we had already planned on staying here for a few days just to kind of like chill and unwind and stuff. But turns out there are some changes. There's some travel updates. So good friend Bunny over there.
Hi.
She made a mistake. It's not a big deal at all, but
It is a big deal. It is a big deal. I
it's
dropped the ball.
it's kind of funny though.
So I went through my checklist to get onto the road and realized that there was one thing that I just in the back of my mind was kind of making me think, oh, I probably need to do this. It was my license. For some reason, I was thinking it expired next year, not realizing that next year was this year. And so I was like, oh, I'll just get this taken care of. And then I found out that the state of Texas has changed everything since 2018 when I last did it. And so it became this big thing that was much harder than it should have been. But long story short, we're sticking it out and have to wait now until my license gets here, which means I have kidnapped Riley and am keeping her at my house. Not really, but we had a conversation and she agreed that she wasn't in such a big rush to hit the road, so we're going to hang out here and do some Texas stuff, I guess.
Don't worry, I consent to the kidnapping. But looks like we're gonna be like sitting around for about maybe 2 to 3 weeks. Unsure, we're gonna play it by ear. But hey, I can't complain. I get to sleep on the couch. Tyson's over there somewhere. And I get a nice free shower every day, so bonus.
I don't know. Oh, it's gonna fade. No, I don't want to fade.
Ooh.
No fade. Okay, off.
We're about to have a dance party. What? Yeah. It's because we're about to eat spicy ramen. And spicy ramen makes me all excitable. So that's why we have to have a dance party. What? Woohoo! Yeah. Yeah, so we're doing one of each. I'm really excited. I just had 4 cups of, I think 4, of almond milk because it was so much spicier than I expected. I can't do spice at all. This is something else. Look, I didn't even finish half of the bowl. It's awful. What?
There's a random pig that's loose in the neighboring town.
Right here?
It's apparently in the town that's beside us, and they're asking, is anybody missing a pig? He's super sweet.
We're coming up with ideas for a trip, right? And I'm thinking we should do something wild and interesting, like go ziplining or go whitewater rafting. But guess who totally does not agree with that idea?
It's winter.
No.
It's winter.
It's fine.
It's
fine.
winter.
It's totally fine.
It's winter.
But they have wetsuits.
Oh. Don't be mad, Tyson.
Is he mad?
He's mad.
Oh gosh. Anyway, who thinks that we should do that? I'm just saying.
It's winter.
Mm. Hi, Speeds. Looks like it's a bit of a rainy day today. So it's another editing day for us. I love rainy days when we get to be inside.
Oh wow. This one's so fit better.
What do you think of your new bone, Tyson? Do you like it? Are you like, go away? Really like it, right? Okay, cool. Doing some work over there. Hi.
Hola.
Okay, whoopsies. Here we go. Alright, now that we have a moment here, I got to Bunny's base camp a few days ago. While I was on my way here, I unfortunately encountered one of the scariest days of van life in my journey. I pulled off at Gallup, New Mexico. Normally I have stayed at the truck stop. There's a truck stop there that's like, I think it's a Love's truck stop. It's right off Route 40. So it's not really super into Gallup proper, and that's why I always felt like fine over there. Never had any issues. But this time I decided to kind of pull off and go to, there's a McDonald's in town, just to stop and use the restroom and grab some French fries, right? I got my food and came out, and it was a fairly empty parking lot. And so I went to kind of park off to the side a bit so I could have some privacy and just sort of like relax and rest for a few minutes before I started hitting the road again. This was around like 6:30 at night, so it was very dark already, and it was super rainy. So vision was kind of low. The first clue that something was wrong was something I unfortunately ignored. Tyson started barking, but he's a Chihuahua, you know, so I just assumed he was being like his usual annoying self where he just likes to bark at everything. And I just kept trying to shush him and figured he would eventually calm down, because a few times he did just stop barking, but then he would just keep starting up again. And I admit I was not really paying attention. I was just sort of on my phone. But then I started noticing like some shadows, I think, in my peripheral. And I realized that there seemed to be a crowd gathering sort of near my car, and that's what Tyson was reacting to. I thought it was the storm. Turns out he's trying to alert me that there's people next to us. Again, this is a big empty parking lot, like mostly empty parking lot, so there was no reason why people should be standing that close to my car. Once I like became aware of this situation and I started kind of peeking over, I realized that the group of people was getting bigger, and they were kind of like trying to look inside my car. I don't know why, probably just to see like, hey, is there somebody in there? I'm not sure what they were doing. It started to get a little scary. So at that point, I'm immediately like on my phone and I'm alerting Bunny, who's my safety buddy. I share my location with her. I think we share our locations with each other just in case something happens, and I'm letting her know like, hey, these people are starting a little bit to surround my car. And that's when alarm bells start going off, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this could be really bad. I noticed that some of them were even like looking at me and waving. And again, like, it's dark, it's raining, and I don't know who these people are, and like they're just coming out of nowhere more and more. Suddenly, like, I look over to the side and I notice there's like a dumpster nearby. I'm like 5 parking spaces away. I didn't see anything happen per se, but I started to notice that they appeared like they were on something. It appeared like they were in an altered state. And I don't know if you guys know of this phenomenon that's going on that's become a problem in this country. I only know about it because I saw it on TikTok. I think it's called like a zombie drug. I don't know, but essentially it just sort of, I think it's called trank. I believe. I'm not really sure, but it just sort of makes them look like they're zombies. And I looked over and I did see some people like completely bent over at like a 90-degree angle, just sort of like leaning against the wall, looking just very not okay. That's when I started to get really, really worried and scared. And I'm again messaging Bunny all of this, and she was immediately like, you need to get out of there. And I already knew that too. I was like, okay, it's time to go. So I just sort of like threw all my stuff aside, jumped in the front seat, and took off. Fortunately, I'm okay. It didn't get any worse. I'm sure that if I had stayed like 5 minutes longer, it could have been a really, really bad situation. It's been so long since I've done the car camping thing. Like, I had been on a hiatus for so long that I think I was just like really naive or something, and I just wasn't like being alert enough. I wasn't paying enough attention. I should have listened to my dog. I should have been just more aware of my surroundings. This isn't going to deter me from, you know, doing this, like being on the road and stuff, obviously, but it just goes to show that, like, no matter how long you've been doing this, you should always be vigilant. Unfortunately, this is just something that's happening all over the place, but keep your eyes peeled, be aware of your surroundings. We're going on an adventure today. Bunny is taking me to, where are we going?
We're going to a tiny little place called Spanish Fort.
Spanish Fort, sure. I'm really excited. A bit of a history lesson from Bunny about the significance of this historical site. It's pretty neat. Oh my god, this is so exciting. I've never seen a real life armadillo before in the wild. That's insane.
Oh, look at him, he's getting up on his little back legs.
Oh my gosh.
Are you gonna hop into a ball? Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
How cute. This is so cute.
Filming him.
Oh my goodness.
Are you excited, Riley?
I've never seen one in the wild before.
Oh, he's moving around, he's moving around. They're pretty fast when they get going.
Oh my gosh. Wow, those things are fast. You know, from this far away, it almost looks like a giant rat. But it's definitely an armadillo. Probably like, who are these two creepy ladies staring at me? dance. We have a new armadillo dance. Something new to add to my dorky dancing.
Hashtag dorky dance.
Hashtag dorky dancing. What? We're coming up with ideas for our trip.
Sorry, I didn't know we were talking. You too. Kiss conquer, and then high five. Oh my gosh! Did I just slap?
What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? I forgot. I had it and then it was gone.
If you can accomplish this, you can accomplish a safe traffic stop.
Cannot talk. I don't know what I want to say. Can I say that? What are you doing?
What is going on?
I don't know. What she said. I'm about to sneeze. Oh no.